I rarely ever visit this. This is Garfield Avenue, just east of Atlantic. Atlantic Ave's right there. What's going on here? Let's see. I see a lot of tables and chairs. It's going to be a quiet night in Wildwood anyway, because it's a Monday. It is a Monday night. But what's this place? I don't know what this place is. Here's something new right here. And the story behind, I gotta be honest with you, the most intriguing part of this to me is the fact that this left side of this building had, for a very short period of time, the Dracula Castle mural, and that did not last for very long. Yeah, they put this honky-tonk saloon in there, and well, I guess probably not something that I would frequent at all. But to say I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed that this wall, I mean, that the Dracula's Castle, if I could post a picture of the mural, I certainly covered it on my channel. And the minute they did Honky Tonk Saloon, they eliminated the mural, so that was kind of sad. All right, folks, hey, welcome to Playing in Traffic. Today's episode is starting late. That's the common thing for me. I'm going for these later in the day, nighttime adventures, and tonight's adventure is here in Wildwood, New Jersey, on the beach. And today I want to do, I don't know, first off, the sand feels so good. Normally this sand would feel like a torch. You know, obviously anywhere from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Maybe later than that. Tonight, not so much. This is right about now. I think it's about 8 o'clock. Let me go. Let's see. Can I find out what time it is? No, I can't. I don't think so. Anyway, I'll find out. It's about 8 o'clock at night. But I want to hit the beach. More specifically, I wanted to hit the ocean. I mean, the ocean is just not for daytime anymore. You know, there's a real nice sunset tonight. I can tell as I was using Route 47 to get over here. A very nice sunset I could see coming together. Oh, let's take a peek. Oh, you are seeing a peek. Look at that. Look at this. This goes in and out with this camera. There we go. That's more like it. And yeah, let's see what's going on the beach at 8 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock on a Monday night. Let's go figure it out. Oh, I like it. I like the clouds. I remember when we, well, let me do that. Ooh. I remember the first, you know, I think I lived down here like for 3 summers around when I was going to college. And I remember them first weeks. So you would come down for before Memorial Day, work that weekend, and it got quiet, but it was fun because it was, you get out of work early, because when you worked on the piers, they would just close because they weren't crowded. It got a little wild at times, because if I'm not mistaken, this is senior week. I was reminded, I think literally 2 days ago, that I graduated high school 40 years ago. Like, reminded that that was the date. A lot of times I don't pay attention to that. So 40 years ago, you know, and so it's like, okay, well then and I just did a video, part of my one video about senior week here. Look at that, nice older couple on that little pirate ship. Yeah, I was reminded of that, and here I am. So this is probably senior week. Should be senior week. Graduate high school. Try to find a place down here that'll allow you to rent. That's probably what the plan is. So yeah, it's probably senior week. But yeah, I remember just working and I worked this pier. This was really my first job when I was down here, Mariners Landing. And I talked about this spot right here. This is the old water park right here. That had memories, overnight memories, along with normal memories that normal people have of using it during the day and having fun and getting, you know. But then there was the adult spin. Yo, this is, I might have to walk over to this. Off with the pretty sky in the backdrop, or the background, I see them. So that's the Great White. That's really one of my favorite looking roller coasters in the world. It really is. It's just the beach around it, and it's a real nice ride. But we're gonna go closer because I think I really like that lighting that's at the base of it. You can't really see it in the video, so we'll go closer to that, take a peek. So if you got raggedy feet, maybe some plantar fasciitis, man, maybe it doesn't feel good to just soak them in this. I can't even, you know, I'm trying to assess the temperature, but I'm not going to lie. And there's some people out here. There were people out there swimming or using a raft. They were out pretty far, so they. I always get impressed by people going into cold water because it's not my thing at all, ever. But I'm not gonna lie, it feels good on the feet. It feels really good on the feet, which was probably why I came over here. Get a nice. There's somebody jumping up and down that really doesn't want to be in the water. But and let me just, there's a slight TMI moment, but it needs to be stated. Men are good until the private area gets dipped in, and then we're gonna do weird stuff. This guy was doing weird stuff. He was hopping up and down. So he really regretted probably, you know, dipping that part of his body in, because that is absolutely the thermometer that's going to tell you if this water is going to be something you're going to proceed into. The minute that touches the water, it gets a reaction, and I don't care if it's 100 degrees out and you're sweating. Woo! So of course the sky looks super pretty. We got that little light there that I really want to see a little closer, but it looks how cool does that look with the Great White, with that sky? Very cool with that light at the base of it. But I see they kind of fortified, they're putting a little bit of a sand wall here, I guess to try to keep the higher surf from running all the way up through there. And then I also, you got to really dig seeing the the retail lights on the boardwalk from here. Very pretty. So this is what I was talking about with the mounds of sand. And this one just happens to be, this mound just happens to be protecting this. Or at least the base of this. And then interestingly enough, I'm going to try to get a better angle, but you know, that is, look at that with that piece of the sunset that is absolutely spectacular tonight. That is it right there. So yeah, we're just at about 20 of 9. And these are some of the longest days of sunlight that we get for the year. I mean, they're right around this time. Great white looks great. I just love this roller coaster. Love the way it looks. Yeah, it's just so cool. And that light is a really good look. And I think it's always kind of been there. I just never, I mean, I'm rarely here at this time, so I made a special visit for the video tonight. But yeah, really something special to see. I love the way this looks. Anything on the beach. So beachside roller coasters, I guess that's why when the Starjet went into the sea during Hurricane Sandy, it was such a shock visual because of how much I love seeing roller coasters with a beach background. It just is just to me is a very iconic look, and this roller coaster is absolutely fantastic to look at. Come to this conclusion. So if you, at least for myself, so being that I've lived on a busy street for over half my life, so that whole white noise element of traffic that goes by on my street, actually it helps me. I sleep well to that. That does not bother me, and sometimes that can involve a loud playing car stereo at 2 a.m. and I just go right through it. Now somewhere in that I'm finding the soothing sound of the shore, which is still noise, but it is a relaxing sound. Am I comparing it to the cars going by on my street that I live on? I guess I kind of am, because I'm like, everyone gets relaxed by a certain thing. This does for me. It's relaxing. It's not like it's not loud. It's loud. That's a little bit noisy. It's relaxing though. Traffic, I guess, is relaxing too. Am I that weird? I guess I am that weird. But maybe somewhere in there. But yeah, my walk on the beach is good for the feet. It makes my feet feel good. That's a good thing. And nature, of course, is a big thing too as well for me. So yeah, why not do it at not 8:30 at night? You know? It actually feels real good. At the very bottom of the big drop from the Great White roller coaster. Most unoften filmed part of the coaster, but very cool. Like, so people are taking a deep breath when they get to the bottom of this because they actually made it to the bottom. That's a nice drop too. And then of course right back up. I take a little speedy round. Look at it, just, oh man, there's something about roller coasters. Look at this. Look at this. There's just something about it. And the way they got this lit is really, really nice. Nice little sunset still going on back there. Right down at the Delaware Bay. Majestic Great White and a big old drop. So for years with this thing being here, maybe if I could post a picture. So this is the head of the Great White up here. There's like a mouth, I believe, and that would be the fin in the back. It's like a great, shaped like a great white with its mouth open. I think that's what they're going through with the architecture of the actual roller coaster. Oh my God, yes. I hope you like roller coasters, because I got to be honest with you, this perspective is just absolutely. It looks incredible. So I'm basically, just so you know, this is Adventure Pier in Wildwood, New Jersey, the home of the Great White roller coaster. It's at Young's, basically Young's Avenue, where basically the entrance is of the pier. I don't know if I'm going to film any more tonight. It's always an outside chance I see something. But I'd love to end it with this right over my right shoulder, even though I'm in selfie mode. Oh my God, folks. It's been a big day. I'm going to head home. I actually ShopRite first. Not that you need to know all this, but yeah, ShopRite. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. But just wanted to see, I thought it was going to be more beach, you know, oriented, this video, but honestly I just gravitate to this roller coaster, and to see it lit at night, it's been a long time, and especially from these vantage points, I've never really walked right there, so very satisfying walk along the beach. And of course, one of my all-time favorites, the Great White roller coaster. So I will see you again soon. And thank you for watching, and good night. So believe it or not, I ran out of real estate, and in order to get back to where I want to go, see that area where it's lit? I got trapped. I got trapped in the corner. So I'm actually under the boardwalk, folks. Look how bright this is. I was looking forward to this. Here we go. Oh my God, look. We're under the boardwalk. Boy, big shock, right, that I ended up here, but look at, I got steps right over there, so I was going to walk all the way around, but actually the monster truck attraction is right over here. And that actually had you needing to walk all the way around this fence, which I did not want to do. So I went under the boardwalk. Go figure. I wrote a song about it. I'm sure it had nothing to do with avoiding a long walk around this gated area here. Sure there was other reasons why they wrote that. But we made it. Out of the darkness and into the light.